Okay, I'm going to show you how to use the built-in client portal within Zerys for agencies. Okay, so I'm on the dashboard and I've got a bunch of client projects here. I've created this one at the top for today. And if I go in the planning screen, you can see I've got these 3 titles in here that I want to order. But, let's say first I want to send them to my client just so they can take a look at it and make sure they're happy with the titles. Maybe they even want to add their own additional titles. So down here, there's a button to invite your client to review these. Now, if you have not yet ever set up a portal within your account, the first time you do, it'll ask you to come in and set it up. You've got these branding options, whether you want to integrate it into your site or just use our regular URL with your logo. You can choose who the email invites come from. You can set your signature. Some review options here to customize it for each client, and then your contact info. And once you set up these first 2, it'll store those for the rest of the client, so you don't have to enter those every single time. All you really got to do each time is just enter the client's contact info, and that'll pretty much do it. Okay, so now the portal's all set up. So next time when you click this invite, it'll open up this template here with the invite email that you can customize. It's got the link in there, so when they click that, they will go to your website or to wherever and you want, and they will see the client portal to take the action. So let's say I go ahead and send this invite. Okay, it sent it to the client. Now you can see right here, down here, this link. At any time, you can see the client view of this screen you're on. So in this case, it's the title review screen. Now you can see that when the client logs in, they will see a much simpler version of this screen. All they see is a little instruction telling them to go ahead and just review the titles and either approve or reject them. If they want, they can come in and add another title. So I'm going to just put in a title here and save it as the client. So now this title was added. Now I can go and approve or reject each of these other ones. And I'm going to click done. And it submits that. Now, let's say now you will be notified by email that the client has reviewed the titles, and that will be your sign that you can come back in here. And now the great thing is each title will show that, okay, this one was approved, this one was declined, this one was approved, and this one was added. So you'll be able to see what exactly the client did, and now you'll know that you can go ahead and assign these out, and that the client will be aware of them. When they get these titles, they will have already seen them. So it just keeps it all in one place and makes it really simple. Okay, so now let's say you go ahead and assign the titles and the writers have written them and they have submitted them back for your review. So I'm going to go find a couple of these titles here and I'm going to open one of these. And let's say I as the agency or you as the agency review the content and you think it's good. So you think it's now ready to send to the client, let them review it. So you'll see this option here to invite the client. When you click this, it opens up a similar dialog window with the template email message that's going to be sent to your client. You can see it's got the link in there that the client will be able to click. It's going to be sent again from you. And you can determine, do you want to send it immediately or just a daily summary? And then you go ahead and send the invite, okay? As before, you can scroll to the bottom and see the client view of this screen. So you'll see that the client sees a stripped down version of this, much simpler. Just all they see is the message board here, the content, and then a few review actions. They can approve it. They can make their own simpler revisions. They can request a revision from the writer, which that will go to you. It won't go directly to the writer. The client cannot talk directly to the writer. You'll get these messages if they do post a message there. So first we'll go back to you, and then you can request revisions from the writer or make the changes yourself, whichever one you want. Or the client may decide, you know what, I'd like to just try a different writer for this, and they can provide feedback for you. So that's pretty much it. Once the client submits this back, it'll go back to you for review. And this is a great way, again, to be able to include your client in the production process, all the way from planning. When you're planning the titles, you can have them review the titles, or at the stage where it's ready for reviewing the content, the client can tell you what they think of it before you actually pay for it. You want to make sure the client's happy with it.